And a beautiful afternoon to everybody here at Coomera Baseball Field here in Oxenford. That score that you see on your screen right now is from the Division 2 game prior to this. This is Division 1. Coomera Cubs taking on Surfers Paradise here at beautiful Oxenford, Gold Coast, Queensland. Welcome everybody to a live day of baseball. My name's Marcel. I'll be your commentator today, along with Matt Sumner. We'll jump straight into the lineup today. Leading off, left field, Nick Sablock. Catching for the Cubs is Darren Traynor. Just ignore the averages on your right-hand side of your screen, as I have not yet got any batting averages for these guys. Centre field, Colby J. Barrick. Right fielder, Christian Keane. Shortstop, Cody Matthews. Third baseman, Jamie Fox. Welcome back, Jamie. Our first baseman, Johnny Hall Walsh. DHing for the Cubs today is John Schools. Second baseman, Caleb Peischer. And the starting pitcher on the bump is Jack Waters. So welcome back, Jackie Waters. If you guys didn't hear us last week, we're only streaming the home games, so we're not doing any of the night games on the Fridays. So I believe, yes. So that is our lineup. They're going to go take the field now. It was a bit of a late start today due to the previous game. So we will get a couple of guest speakers in today as well. So that will be good for everybody. So let's get all this sorted out. So yes, on the bump, Jack Waters, a young Coomera Cubs pitcher, played for Australia, played for the Bandits. He's done his travels. I'd just like to welcome Matt Sumner as well. Welcome, Matty. Hello.
Hello. No.
I sort of hear you. That's all right. We'll get it happening. That's all right, Matty. I'll sort that out. You have a chat.
No, it's not on.
Now you should be able to hear yourself, mate. That's a bit better.
Hello.
A few technical difficulties here. With a first pitch high there for Jack Waters. So yeah, sorry, we're just doing a bit of rearranging here in the commentary room.
Oh, caught the corner. Up for Surfers is their center fielder, Ben Grant. foul back.
So yeah, nice, beautiful day here
Beautiful day.
in Oxenford. I love my word beautiful. This is 2 weekends in a row.
1-2 coming in from Jack. Oh, I don't know where that missed. Must have been low.
You sound a bit tired there, Matty. You had a big day playing baseball, mate.
Big day. Big day. 2-2 from Waters. High and out. Ball 3. 3-2 to count. Full count. Fouled off third base. Full count from Jack on its way. High and in. Ball 4. Lost him there. Up for Surfers is their left fielder, Matt Corbett. Jack comes set to the plate, in there for strike 1. On 1 from Jack. Swung on and missed. Strike 2. 0-2 will be the count on Matt. Jack looks over to first. Comes set. Picked off. Got him. Got him leaning. In the rundown now. They threw it away, and the runner gets back to first. Couldn't tell if that was a wild throw or if it was just in the way of the runner.
I believe it was a bit of both, I think, especially with a new first baseman as well. I believe it is Johnny Hall Walsh. I don't know if he played on Friday night.
Didn't.
No?
No.
So this...
You know that if you were there. 0-2 the count from Jack on its way. Swung on and missed for strike 3.
So, yeah, they've definitely got a new first baseman.
Batting left-handed for Surfers is their right fielder, Scott Hillier.
Another well-known name for Surface Paradise, I believe. Scott working for Baseball Australia as well, so no doubt they'll be watching.
As that catches the outside for strike 1.
So a big shout out to the team in Baseball Australia. Hope everyone's doing well. Your boys up at the plate.
As that's hit back to Jack. On to first for out number 2. Two outs with a runner in scoring position for Surfers with Connor. Surfers second, catcher. Jack is looking good early on. After that leadoff walk. First pitch to Connor, in there for a strike. Jack set, comes to the plate. High inside, fouled off behind the catcher. Strike 2. 0-2 will be the count when he comes ready. We'll see if he goes off speed or throws up. 0-2 on its way. Off speed, pulled, just foul. Had him leaning out in front just enough to pull it, foul. You hear the children behind us?
A lot of people here today.
There is actually.
Yeah, it's good. A good turnout.
0-2 the count from Jack. Checks runner at second. Pops it up. Looks in play. Darren's got it. Out number 3. After Surfers at bat in the top of the first, tied at 0. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, folks. Coming up for Coomera is shortstop Cody Matthew, followed by Colby Barrick, our center fielder,
Oh, they've changed their lineup a bit.
with Darren Trainer in the 3-hole. Pitching for Surfers is none other than Josh Hollywood Warner.
Josh Warner.
Comes from the wind-up. Outside with a 2-seam that does not come back in.
Warner is actually an ex-Coomera Cubs player as well. Last season playing for Coomera in the GBL.
That's fouled off by Cody.
So I believe they faced Surfers on Friday night. Matty, do you want to tell us a bit about Friday?
Yeah, close game first couple innings. And a couple of mistakes, errors, unearned runs, and Surfer just piled on. Cody rips that to right field for out number 1. Surfers got up. So that brings us to 1-1 on the year. A
1-1.
lot of strikeouts by us, chasing balls. So we'll look for Coomera to bounce back here today. As Colby digs in. Inside, strike one. Fouled off for strike two. Friday night, Pat Day had a strong outing. Almost 4 innings.
Yeah.
I think he did 4.1 or 3.1.
Very good for a young kid as well, his age, playing with the elite.
0-2 to Colby. Down low for ball one. Now Colby is crowding that plate. 1-2 on its way from Warner. Swung on. Foul tip catch for strike three. 2 outs with Darren coming up to the plate. Low for ball one.
So, yeah, I believe I'll be getting a couple of commentators after the pitches as well. When the pitchers come off the mound, I'll try and...
That's fouled off to the right side.
do my best to recruit them into the commentary box.
One to one from Warner on its way. Fouled off. Marty doesn't have hands down there. One and two now. Looks like he's going to try to get him outside here. That's fouled off. Staying alive. Warner gets his pitch, comes to the plate. Curveball way out for ball two. Two and two is on its way. Tried to come back to it.
Didn't want to come back in.
Good job by Darren working the at-bat. Full count now. Let's see how confident Warner is here if he comes with a fastball or a breaking pitch. And he comes with a breaking. Hit to shortstop, fielded onto first, low, but picked out for out number 3. After one, we are tied 0-0. We will see you guys after this.
G'day, folks. Welcome back to the top of the second here at Coomera Cubs Baseball Club. Such a beautiful day here in Oxenford on the Gold Coast.
Surfers brings up their third baseman, Tyler Liskew. Fresh back from the college in the States as he hits a fly ball to center fielder Colby, caught for out number 1. That'll bring first baseman Scott Cronin up, as Jack gets 1 pitch, 1 out for the inning. First pitch popped up to Colby again. He tracks back. Easy out for him for out number 2. 2 pitches, 2 outs. First pitch to their DH. Scott is in for strike 1, followed by another strike for strike 2. Quick work by Jack here. 0-2 the count. And then it is on its way. Fouled off to the right side. Oh, and 2 again. Fouled off. Fouled off for the 3rd time in a row as Scott hangs in there. Jack winds with the 0-2. Breaking ball popped up to the left side. Dove by Foxy for the catch for out number 3. Diving catch in foul territory. No run score on that. 3 up, 3 down. Probably 8 pitches for Jack that inning.
What a good catch by Jamie Fox there as well.
A great catch. We will see you guys after this. Welcome back to the bottom of the 2nd. Leading off the inning is Cubs right fielder Christian Keene, or Bubba.
Some of the boys, yeah, like to call him Bubba.
First pitch, outside corner for strike one. Ground ball to shortstop, picked up on the first for out number one. 6-3, that will be scored. That'll bring up left fielder John Scholes.
Oh, he's not a designated hitter today. He is in left field, so that's all right.
First pitch from Warner. Inside for strike one. And that pitch is chopped to shortstop again on the first for out number two. 3 6-3s in a row, dating back to last inning. That'll bring up the young buck Jamie Fox, playing third base again today.
This young buck is doing pretty well in the GBL season.
As he watches that pitch outside for ball one. Low for ball two. Two and 0 now from Warner. High and inside, ball three. 3-0. Foxy will let this one go in. Inside for strike one. Three and one now. In there for strike two. Full count to Foxy. As Warner comes to the plate. Breaking ball for strike three. Came back at him there. And that is 3 up, 3 down. We will see you guys after this. After two, we are tied 0-0.
Welcome back, folks. We are in the top of the third here at Oxenford Coomera Cubs Baseball Club. I'm with Matt Sumner, my commentator for today.
Hello. First pitch in there for strike one. Up for Surfers is our shortstop, Josh Dennis, who's had 3 plays already. As he swings on for strike 2.
He's been a busy boy at shortstop today.
Both Jack and Warner are making quick work here. 0-2, high and out, not chased. Ball 1. One and 2 is fouled to shortstop. Cody on first for out number 1. Good stretch over there by John. That'll bring up Surfer's second baseman. I believe it's Katsuki.
Katsuki?
Katsuki?
I believe so.
First pitch from Jack. Popped up to the shortstop, Cody. Didn't even need to move for out number 2. Quick innings. That'll plate their leadoff hitter, Ben Grant, who walked in his last at bat. First pitch outside for ball 1.
Just getting our orders in here.
1-0 on its way from Jack Waters. Swung on and missed. And the next pitch is popped up just behind shortstop. John is there. Kind of misreads it, basket catch, and drops it. E7 will put Grant on first. That'll bring up the left fielder, Matt Corbett. Struck out swinging in his last at bat. First pitch low and outside for ball 1. Pickoff move from Jack, and Ben is back in time. Quick little snap throw. One and is on its way as Ben takes off. High though, and pops out of Darren's glove. Stolen base for Ben. Two and 0 on its way. In there for strike 1.
So I believe we've got a veteran from baseball coming in to have a bit of a chat with you, Matt Sumner. He's well known around the ranks. He's a well-known baseball player. He's good at what he does, and he knows his stuff. So I'm going to challenge you, and you'll be able to pick his brain just a bit. And you'll be able to talk to some of the viewers and stuff like that about some of the plays that happen in front of you. So
way to talk him up. You really laid it out for people.
Oh, mate. So I'll bring him in just a sec.
We'll bring him in when the Cubs come. There's 2 outs. Nope. Coming in. 3-1 on its way from Jack. Popped up to the right side. Bubba's under it. Easy out for him for out number 3. No run score there off the error. We'll be back after this. Welcome back, folks, to the bottom of the 3rd. I have with me Brad Devine now.
Thanks for having me, Matty.
Thanks for being here, bud. Brad is coaching Div 2 this year for GBL. As the first pitch to Azza is in there for a strike. Warner drops a breaking ball for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Brad, how's Div 2 going this year?
Mate, 1-1 to start the season, so a little bit up and down, I guess you could say. Today's game, we had a lot of chances to get the victory and didn't really capitalise on those chances. So, but really strong win last week, so we're just going to look to build on that for the rest of the year.
Yeah, good. Div 2 is looking pretty good.
We are, mate. We're a young team. I don't know what the average age of the team would be, but we're just going to work on those baseball fundamentals and learning how to play the game right, and I'm sure the results will come for us.
Yeah, just mental errors from being young.
Exactly right. So, but as I said, and that's part and parcel of being young, mate. And baseball's a game that you learn over many, many years. These young kids, they're doing their best, and we'll just do our best to bring them along.
Yeah. Looks promising year for the Cubs this year. So we'll see how we do. 2-2 is on its way to Azza. As he, ring him up. Oh.
That ball's down, Matty. It's down all day.
It's Azza, though. I want to punch him out. I hope he doesn't hear that. Matt, you're benched next week. Full count to Azza from Warner. Outside.
Ooh,
That was a ball outside.
This is where the Azza party fire up generally occurs.
Yeah, that was a ball and a half outside.
Now here we have Johnny Hall-Walsh, the Great Britain Under-23 representative.
Don't really know who he is.
Yeah,
this is his first time out. He hasn't really been to training or anything.
He's come up from Sydney.
Left-handed thrower, right-handed batter.
Played a bit of 3rd grade down in Sydney, actually, so this is a bit of a bump up for him, and let's see how he performs. And
okay. First pitch from Warner's outside.
Warner seems to have his command today, doesn't he?
Yeah, but both pitchers are just working fast. 1-1 on its way to John. High and inside, swung on, though, for strike 2.
Probably going to have to look to quicken those hands up a little bit if he wants to catch up to that fastball.
It was a little bit of a slow swing there. I'm not sure what he would face in
3rd grade Sydney?
3rd grade Sydney.
Not this, mate.
1-2 curveball. Had him looking, yeah. That was a good quick work there by Warner. 2 outs now. That'll bring up second baseman Caleb Syker, better known as Carlos. First pitch in there for strike one.
Tell you what, where I'm sitting, I'm lined up perfectly with the outside corner of the plate.
He's painting it.
He is just painting it.
Yeah. Was hoping to get some situations to get your opinion on it, but Warner is just working here. 4 strikeouts so far.
Where are we at in the lineup, Matty? We towards the
9
bottom here?
hole.
Yeah, 9
This is
hole.
the 9
okay.
hole. 0-2 on its way. Breaking ball
Oh, he's going to beat that out.
through Connor's 5 hole. And he beats it out. That's 5 punch outs for Warners in 2.2 innings.
Sounds a little bit similar to our B-grade game today. It's one thing Surfers have got. They're very deep with their pitching.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the age of the B grade team and facing that speed. As the first pitch is low and inside.
It'll be interesting to see how Warner responds here with a runner on, because he's been getting through his work pretty quick. So
Yeah. And this is the first time out of the stretch. So Caleb's got some wheels there. We'll see if he takes off. Doesn't really have a lead, so he dances out there. That's swung on. Cody lined out to right field in his last at bat. One and one from Warner. Breaking ball. Got him swinging for strike 2. So he can cut it.
absolutely, can that breaking ball there. It starts out middle and just falls off the table.
What's he doing here? He's going back to it, or he's going to throw the heat?
I'm going to call a deuce again.
Uncle Charlie?
Yep,
Yep, just
there it
didn't
is.
pull it down.
Yep.
2-2 the count to Cody.
It's a great opportunity as a hitter here after seeing back-to-back curveballs. You know he's going to be sitting on a fastball,
Yeah.
and let's see if he can take it for a ride.
As Connor sets up outside. Caleb takes off, but Cody swings. At strike 3, upsetting himself. There's 3 outs. We will be back after this. After 3 innings, we are still tied 0-0. Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the fourth. Through 3 innings, we have no hits, no runs, 1 error by Coomera. We're tied at 0. Leading off for Surfers is their right fielder, Scott Hillier. Grounded out to the pitcher in his last at bat. Now, as we wait for this to come through, I believe, Brad, we have the pitchers clocked.
We have, yeah, we've been having a little look at him through the first 3 innings, and Jack Waters here has sort of been topping out between 86, and he did reach 88, but he's consistently thrown around the 86 mark for the fastball. Cam Warner, he's topped out at around 88, so there's some decent velo coming there.
86 and 88, oh yeah. 1-1 on Scott now. Both pitchers are just making quick work here. That's grounded to shortstop Cody. Picked up on first for out number 1.
It's interesting that Jack went on that second pitch in on the left-hander there, because being a righty-lefty matchup, it's hard for a right-hander to get right inside a left-handed hitter. So
yeah,
he did pretty well there to induce the ground out.
He's Jack's hitting his spot so far this game.
He's another one of the young brigade, mate, that are coming up and through. And, I mean, 16, 17 years old, and you look at the amount of talent that he's got. He's just got to refine his approach and again, learn the game, Matty. Once they learn the game here, they just become the all-round ball player.
Yeah. That's what the club needs, is those all-around people here. His first pitch drops in, curveball. Comes back at it. 2 curveballs in a row. Start off the bat to Connor.
It's interesting to see where he goes from here. Do you know what other pitches Jack's got up his sleeve? Or
curveball, fastball. I think he throws a changeup. That might have been it there, because it kind of dropped off. As that's grounded to Foxy over to first for out number 2. That pitch looked like it dropped off.
It did. Coomera playing some good defense.
This will bring up Tyler, who flew out to Colby in his last at bat.
Tyler Leskey's a former Cub.
He is indeed. Left to go to the States and for college, and came back and staying at Surfers.
Yeah.
Now, Friday night, he usually swung at first pitch, so we'll see. No, wasn't there for him.
Jack just lost his shape a little bit there. You could see the forearm fly and the ball stay up and
Kind
out.
of fell up, yeah. So that's in there for, swung on for strike 1.
He's a genuine ball player as well, Leskew. He can run, he can hit, he can throw. He's got all the tools.
Left-handed swinging.
Always comes in handy, doesn't it?
As he watches outside for strike 2. I can't really see that side of the plate from here.
It missed, Matty, but we'll take it.
1-2 to Jack. Let's see if he comes to the breaking ball here. He shook something off. Nope. Tried going outside with a fastball again. Two and two the count here. Brad, with your experience in the sequence, what are you throwing?
I think he's got to stick with the fastball here, only because he started him off with a couple of off-speed pitches. So,
and
there it
high
is.
And got it. There we go. Swung on and missed.
2 for 2 today, Matty. You're going to have to
Look
keep asking these questions.
Stick around and I will. After that inning, no runs scored. We will see you guys after this. I believe Brad is staying.
Nope, he's exiting.
Exiting.
He's got plenty of beers to drink with the boys for the winter team for the presentations
yes.
today. So
thanks for stopping by and having a chat.
My pleasure, Matty, and you and Marcel do a fantastic job in here. I hope it gets recognised.
That is great to hear.
All good.
Welcome back, folks, to the bottom of the first. Bottom of the fourth. Jesus.
Gotta stick with it, mate. It's going quick. It's just going quick.
Leading off for Coomera is our center fielder, Colby. Hair or flow. As that sliced to the shortstop. On to first, can't dig it out. Throwing error, E6, that should be scored. He got a little bit lazy with the, well, not lazy with the throw, just kind of fielded it and tossed it over.
I'd call that lazy, buddy.
I don't want to call anybody lazy except for Isaiah. That'll start the inning off with a runner, so we'll see if we can get him around and scoring. Might be a low-scoring game today. As Warner comes set, hits a ground ball to the right side, just past the second fielder's reach. And that's the first hit of the ball game by All-American Darren Trainer. That'll bring up right fielder Bubba Keene.
Runners at first and second. This is good.
First and second, nobody out on Warner. If you're gonna score runs on him, this is the inning to do it. Nobody out. First pitch on its way, high and inside. Now Colby had Warner's attention there. I'm not sure if the viewer saw that.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
1-0 on its way. Low. Ball 2. That's the plus for Bubba being so tall. Those low balls shouldn't be called. 2-0 now. Bubba will look at one spot here. Try to drive something.
Dancing.
As Cody's got Warner's attention out there, and he throws a breaking ball for strike 1. Broke just inside.
Can see him dancing at the back there and just having a bit of fun, I guess.
Well, just trying to get Warner's attention.
Ooh.
Hello. Even I jumped on that one.
Yeah, that came back quick.
2-2 is the count. Warner shakes something off. Shakes the second one off. Here we go. 2 shakes off. Let's see if he tries to throw it by him. 2-2 the count. On its way. Swung on and missed. Low for strike 3. That'll bring up left fielder John Scholes. Spits on his hand. If that's not old school. He's got stirrups, spitting on his hand. No batting gloves, no grip on the bat.
Obviously works for him.
A little bit of a closed stance here. As he watches the first pitch from Warner. His last at bat, John grounded out to shortstop. As he fouls that off. Pitch from Warner on its way. Swung on a miss for strike 2. One and 2 the count now. Pitch is on its way. Fouled off to stay alive. Warner shakes something off, and John calls time just to throw it out.
Got to break up that timing. Just anything just to throw off. Oof.
Oh, that's breaking ball swung on for strike 3. Yeah, you don't really want a pitcher to get set in his own rhythm. That'll bring up Jamie Foxx, struck out swinging in his last at bat. See if he can come up big for the boys. Breaking ball for strike 1.
He's loving these breaking balls. He loves them.
He's locating them. And
Yeah.
Cubs aren't hitting him. I think he knows. I think he knows as a young kid at the plate. So.
They're his go-to pitch as well.
0-1 on its way. Fastball in there for strike 2. Like a 2-seam that was. 0-2 now. We'll see if he finishes with a heater here. Just rear back and throw it by him. Nope. Off speed. Fouled off.
Also, a big shout out to our boy Craig, first base coach.
Yeah, had his Div 1.
Div 2.
Div 1 debut today. Div 2.
Yeah, Div 2.
Oh, my fault. What am I thinking? Div 2 debut. Fouled a couple off and ended up punching out at the end though.
Hey, you got to start somewhere.
Foxy watches that breaking ball for strike 3. Through 4, Cubs strike first with a first hit of the game. No runs scored for either side. We'll be back at the top of the 5th after this. Welcome back, everybody, to the top of the fifth. Leading off for Surfers is their first baseman, Scott. Flew out to center field in his last at bat. First pitch from Jack. Breaking ball outside. Ball one. Swung on and missed. 1-1 is the count. Jack is working quick up there.
He is. He's
Breaking ball just fell off.
really pushing through it. It's only, well, it's top of fifth, and ball game's been going for an hour.
2-1 on its way. Fastball. Oh, I don't know where that missed. It looked like it caught the corner, but it didn't call it. 3-1 the count. Jack winds up, comes to the plate. Scott helped him there. Full count. Full count on its way. Swung on a miss for strike three. Way to come back by Jack. This will bring up DH Scott Fitzgibbons. Flew out to Foxy in foul territory his last at bat. First pitch is popped up. Shallow center field. Colby is under it. Easy put out. One pitch. One out. That'll bring up Josh Dennis. Couple of plays at short for him today. 2 quick outs for Jack this inning. As his first pitch, he's just not calling that inside. Maybe can't tell if it's low, but ball one.
Sounds like there's an angry spectator out there as well.
I don't know where that's missing. I really don't. Nonetheless, 2-0 the count.
I've only seen a spectator get ejected once.
Have you?
Yeah, it's good. It's good to watch. It's good to watch. I think it was Nick Day that ejected them too.
Swung on and missed. Jack shakes something off. 2-1 on its way. Outside, foul to the right for strike two.
So I believe Jack Waters has done the program over in Arizona. So,
Breaking ball called for strike three.
and he was not happy about that.
No, it was low. It's probably a makeup call, though. Either way, 3 outs. We will be back with you guys in the bottom of the fifth.
Welcome back, folks. Here at the bottom of the fifth, this brings Andrew, as the boys like to call him, to the plate, the DH for the Cubs. First pitch there is strike down the middle.
Breaking ball high, didn't come down. 1-1 the count from Warner on its way. As that slap to the right side, the right fielder closes in on it, keeping it from a double. Asa is on with a leadoff single.
Second hit.
Second hit of the game for the Cubs. Just slaps it the other way. It's good hitting.
Especially by the coach. Don't see that often.
Well, Asa can hit.
He can. This brings our first baseman, Johnny Hall Walsh. I don't have a photo at the bottom, so I'm just using Asa's photo. He's got a good mug, so I just used his.
His first pitch is that was a bit high, but called for strike one. John struck out looking his last at bat. As he watches that. Low for ball one. Asa takes his lead. Warner comes set. Breaking ball checked, didn't go. 2-1.
It's the first check swing of the game too. Bottom of the fifth. Hasn't been much attempts of swinging.
Fouled off. That was a save me swing. Two and two now. Warner's got a lot of confidence in his curveball, so he might come to it here. What do you know? Too far outside, though. Ball three, full count.
Johnny's done well at the plate this dig.
Yeah. Full count on its way from Warner.
You're a tough critic, Matt. You're a tough critic.
Yeah, that caught the corner as Warner shakes his head. That's Warner, though. Warner's like, get it. That'll bring up second baseman Caleb Syker. Reach base by a drop third strike. First pitch on its way. Outside for strike. He's painting the outside.
He wasn't getting on the inside, so he's moving to the outside.
Well, they gotta start taking it the other way. Hopefully as it goes into the dugout and lets him know. 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. Strike two. Oh, and 2 on its way. Outside.
Oh, the commentators. I mean, the commentators. The spectators.
That was, it was.
It was close. It was very close.
No, it was, yeah. It was probably 2 balls off. 1 and 2. Breaking ball low for ball 2. 2-2 from Warner. On its way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
That brings us back to the top of the lineup.
Cody coming up. Fly to right, struck out. 0 for 2 on the day. Breaking ball low for ball 1.
Just looking at our new photographer out there for the Cubs, just hiding in the corner. Get some good shots. Yeah, adding some of them to the graphics, I think.
1-0 on its way. Tried to stop the bat, but he rolled over for strike 1. Not sure how deep in the game Warner will go.
Well, he knows. He knows when he has to stop. I believe he's playing for Blue Sox?
Adelaide.
Adelaide Bite in the ABL.
Is he Adelaide? No, I think he's either Adelaide or Canberra. One of them down there.
Canberra, yeah. The Cavalry. On a fly-in, fly-out basis for baseball, which is not a bad gig, as long as they enjoy themselves and they...
2-1 is inside. Cody didn't even flinch. I'm not sure I'd be taking a high 80s fastball on my knee, though.
Or on your back.
Yeah, I'll have a bruise in the morning. 3-1 on its way from Warner. Breaking ball. That was a bad swing for 3-1. Cody knows it. Full count now. High for ball 4. Warner walked off, thought he had it.
Yeah. It's a tough one. They're just going to call time here and have a bit of a chat to Warner.
Mound visit. Well, I'm not sure. Might be on a pitch count. Or are they just talking to him?
Talking about rainbows and lollipops, mate.
Hey, what's for dinner tonight? That's what it is.
Doesn't know whether he's having jerky or roast lamb, beef, bangers and mash. Do you know what bangers and mash is?
Hot dogs and mashed potatoes.
No, it's bit of spag bowl. Do you know what spag bowl is?
Spaghetti bolognese.
There you go.
I've been here 8 years. I know the lingo.
Got to teach some of these American imports some of the lingo.
Well, first you have to warn them about the drop bears.
All right, who's this up at the plate now? We have
Colby Barrick, center fielder. Struck out his first at bat. Reached on an error to shortstop in his last at bat. Couple of plays in center for him today. First pitch on its way, fouled off. They've had their chances against Warner, just haven't produced anything.
I don't know what's running through their head, but it's, yeah, might be Friday night's game.
Well, while they're here, as he error by the shortstop through his legs.
There's Azar coming over the plate.
That'll score a run. As Asa gets complimented for his quick feet.
For an old fella, he can move. I'll pay that.
Well, plays hard, he does. As I was saying, tough game when you have Warner, and then I forget the guy's name that threw Friday night, 2 professional pitchers.
This brings to the plate the catcher, Darren Trainer.
Darren singled to right field his last at bat as he watches that inside for strike, ball 1. Hello. We'll see if Darren can keep it going. Cody does have good wheels out there, so anything as he takes off. Oh, he got caught out as Warner tags him out. Cody tried to swipe one there, but Warner changed up his timing, and he's picked off route number 3. So after 5, Cubs lead 1-0. We will be back with you guys after this. Welcome back, folks, to the top of the 6th. Jack is out there pitching with a lead as his first pitch to Surfers' second baseman, Kasuki. Outside for ball 1.
It shows bunt at his appearance.
Just tries to do something, make something happen. 1-0 on its way. In there for strike 1. Pulled back the bunt. Two and 1 the count from Jack. Jack needs to attack now with a lead, especially with a 9-hole hitter. I'm not sure where that missed. He just doesn't do the inside. 3-1. In there for strike 2. So with a 1-run lead, new lead, the last thing you want to do is walk the 9-hole hitter to lead off the inning. And unfortunately, that's what happens. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter, Ben Grant. Walked and reached on an error. Stolen base on the game. Jack comes set. Throws over to first. He's back in time. Surfers will try to get the runners over here. That looked like it was in there, but not called. Ben tried to do a sack bunt, pulled it back.
For a leadoff hitter, he's not the biggest bloke.
Hey, puts it in the, as he did Friday night. Puts it in the gap and runs. 1-0 on its way, but Jack picks off. Watches it high for ball 2. Jack's calling Darren out to talk. Two and 0 from Jack on its way. Caught the outside. Strike 1. Good job by Jack to come back at him. Try to get a ground ball here.
As much as people like to deny it, but I think Cubs surface is a big rivalry game.
Well, it's the with the only two. No, there's one entered. So there's 3 clubs now on the Gold Coast that's in the GBL.
Beanley is one of them.
They are in Div 3, but I think
No, I believe it's only Surface and Coomera that are in GBL.
I thought someone entered. That's why we played the week early. Narang.
That's all northern suburbs.
No,
There's nothing from the Gold Coast.
I thought there was. That's what it's like being wrong. Anyways, there was a new club. There was a club that entered this year, and that's why we played last week, a week early.
But yes, definitely Coomera Surface have been going at it for a few years to...
It's a good rivalry.
It is.
A couple of close punch-ons. But that's baseball.
That is.
2-2 is the count on Ben now. So here's where Jack, being young, needs to figure something out and step up and make pitches. So we'll see if he can do it. I guess a good hitting team, actually. 2-2 on its way. Drop the off speed in there. Cut just on the corner for strike 3. That was a great pitch. That'll bring up left fielder Matt Corbett. Struck out swinging and flew out to right fielder Bubba last time.
Looks like Az is just going to do a quick visit, have a chat to Jack and just see how he's going. Ensure that that he's going okay and mentally as well, especially being a young kid and everything like that. You got to make sure that these young kids are mentally
Headstrong.
That's right, yeah.
And that's what I meant. It's Jack needs to find out how to step up and make pitches. So there he did there. So let's see how he goes now. Ground ball gets you out of the inning.
I don't know. Looking at that Japanese
Kasuki
Kasuki, he looks like he's a bit of a bullet.
takes off. Nope. Bunt to third baseman Foxy. Jack fields it. Overthrows first baseman. Kasuki will come around and score. And Matt looks like he got hurt on the play. Throws in an ankle or something. Now, that's where Jack needs to. Foxy should have fielded that. Just body position. Surfers tie it up on the wild throw.
And I believe that is going to be it for.
Yep, I think we're
Jack.
bringing Nick in, the lefty hurler through last week. And the other one.
We'll have to get it for you in a second.
We have a substitution for Surfers as Matt is out with an injury. I think he rolled his ankle or something over there. Not sure what happened. In is Ash Anderson. I'm not sure if it's permanent or if he's pinch running. But as Nick warms up, we will cut to a break and be back after this. Welcome back, folks. We have, as mentioned before, Nick Sablock on the mound. We have a straight substitution. Ash Anderson is in for Matt Colbert. First pitch is grounded to Caleb. Bobbled on the second for out number one. Had the chance to turn two and get out of it, but that'll go down as a fielder's choice. Now, this is what I mentioned last inning, Marcel. The runner that came to score was the leadoff walk to the 9-hole hitter.
This is what you were talking about earlier.
That's what it comes back and bites you.
Two out.
2 outs. As Nick misses inside for ball one. Up for Surfers is our catcher, Connor. He's 0 for 2. Surfers still without a hit in the top of the sixth. As the runner delayed still, thrown out. I'm not sure why you delay still. Just trying to get in scoring position, but anyways. Out number 3, we'll be back with the bottom of the sixth after this. Welcome back, folks, to the bottom of the sixth. Tied at 1 again with Darren Trainer up to bat. He's 1 for 2 today with a single to right field and ground out 2 short. Into the inning last half inning, picking off the runner. Probably a broken bat there. Grounded to short. On to first. Out number 1. Check that back, Darren. That did not sound good.
I see Paul Sipple standing up, ready to retrieve all broken bats. So he has a tendency to love fixing them.
As little Sipple is looking at it. I think they're going to check it. Yeah, they are checking it.
Definitely broken.
Coaching first base now is Jim Jim. Jim Jim had a good lesson learned today on hit and run. I need to tell him to make sure he listens to the bottom of the sixth. His first pitch from Bubba is swung on and missed, and that is low for ball 1.
Yes, he's definitely going to learn the hard way with Azar.
So Jack Waters' day is done. He went 5 1/3 inning, no hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 unearned run.
It's not bad. That's a good inning. Oh, sorry, a good dig.
It's good pitching against a strong hitting club.
Yeah.
As Bubba almost puts it over third base, but it went foul just in time. We'll see. 2-2 will be the count when he steps in. As Warner shakes off 3 pitches here.
Wonder what he's going to throw back at him.
Fastball hit to Tyler. Thrown wild, but caught and recovered for out number 2. Two quick outs for Warner this inning. As he checks on his first baseman with that light collision over there. Up is Johnny Scholes. Jono.
Jono?
Jono.
You're going to nickname him Jono?
I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, it works.
First pitch way high and outside for ball 1. John is 0 for 2 on the day. Grounded to short, struck out swinging. Swung on, just missed for strike 1.
Apparently that was foul tipped. I didn't hear that.
Didn't hear it. 1-1 on its way. Low, ball 2. Warner shakes a few off again. 2-1. Breaking ball hits the umpire on the mask. Pops up on him for ball 3. 3-1 the count. So John will look for one pitch, one spot here. I'm sure the experience of Warner knowing that and his confidence in his curveball, I bet you he throws throws that curveball here. Shakes it. Yeah, watch. See if he throws it. No.
Oh, fastball.
Threw the fastball. Wrong twice today. Man.
We need Brad back, I think.
Yeah, Brad's 2 for 2. I'm on pitch guessing. I'm 0 for 1. Up for Coomera is third baseman
Jamie Foxx.
Foxy.
Young Jamie Foxx.
2 strikeouts on the day. Try to put something in play. Now Warner will throw heavy curveballs here. Oh, he slid that one down. Strike 1. Foxy's seen a lot of curveballs his first 2 at-bats. The 0-1. High fastball. Ball 1. One and one from Warner. Breaking ball stays down for ball 2. 2-1. Two and one on its way. Swung on a missed. Dipped that back shoulder and swung just under it.
So guess what, Matt? I broke my bomb bat today.
Yeah, you did.
The unbreakable bat is breakable.
2-2. Swung on a missed. Strike 3. After 6, we are tied at 1.
So yeah, when they say the unbreakable bat is unbreakable, it is.
All lies.
Yeah, definitely breakable.
Well, we will be back after this, people. Welcome back, folks. We are in the top of the 7th. Surfer still is without a hit today. Yep.
I got Brad Devine behind me, and he is absolutely shocked. He's overseeing our work, which is good. It's good to have a professional behind us knowing the ball game. So
As that first pitch to Connor is in for strike, and he lifts a high foul ball, but foul. 0-2 will be the count to Connor. Nick takes a pitch, winds up just outside. Ball 1. So, Surfers will look for the first hit of the game this inning. Try to get something started. And is that it? Nope. Broke his bat. Broke the handle. 2 broken bats. 3 broken bats today.
yeah, they're going to town on the bats today. Damn. Might have a bonfire tonight too. Plenty of wood going around.
One and 2 on its way from Nick. Curveball does not backdoor it though. Stays outside. 2-2 the count. On its way. Low, ball 3. reminded me. Pitch is tapped back to Nick on the first for out number 1. 1-3 there. Different game to Friday night. It was a hit fest.
A lot can change in a day.
Yeah, I'm glad you were there to watch it all, Marcel, Friday night.
I was there.
Oh, were you?
If you can ever miss out on a game, guys, make sure you head over to the GBL website. You can follow the games live. So if you're ever busy at home.
Back-to-back curveballs from Nick to the lefty. In for strike 2.
Not to mention some of our sponsors as well. So a big shout out to those guys. Grimo's Garage, CJ Baker and Associates. A big thanks to Anytime Fitness as well. With that punch out there coming from Tamborine Mountain College.
Good plug.
Yeah, that was a good one right there.
Back-to-back curveballs from Nick, and then he finishes Tyler outside with a fastball. Not a bad sequence. That will bring up Scott Cronin playing first base over there. First pitch, maybe it was a bit up, ball 1.
Not to mention also a big special shout out to Bendigo Bank this season as well. They've donated a generous amount, so thank you to Bendigo Bank. This season has been much appreciated from the team to you guys, so you guys have helped us out.
They'll check that half swing, and yes, he did. 0-2 the count to Scott. You don't see often, I'm not going to jinx it.
You might as well talk about it now, mate.
Oh, I almost jinxed it. Here we go, Nick. Finish this batter off. Nope, low. Ball 1. What I'm saying is what's happening, and it's tied. You don't see that often. Tied with runs, not tied at 0.
Yeah,
But that's the beauty of baseball.
that's it.
This pitch from Nick. Curveball popped high up to John, who catches that one for out number 3. We will be back with you folks at the bottom of the 7th after this. Welcome back, everybody, to the bottom of the 7th.
Not that one, mate. There we are. Andrew, as a party.
Leading off is Azza, who's 1 for 2 today. Squares on a bunt. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Deegan Powell, left-handed thrower. Young kid. Andrew has scored the only run for Coomera today as he watches that pitch for ball 2.
So Andrew is actually the head coach for A grade, and he's out there showing them how
That was such a makeup call.
showing them how it's done. Getting out there, getting his hands dirty. He played B grade, now he's playing A grade as a DH, so he's doing well.
2-1 the count to him. Low for ball 3.
So kudos to Azza for the amount of effort that he puts in, as well as training as well. His training sessions are...
Ball 4. He'll flick the bat, drop the bat, and take first. Now, we do have one person missing today from Div 1. It's Adam Thomas. I think he's still injured his hammies Friday night.
I believe so.
Yeah.
Looking at the stats on the GBL website, it actually says that there's an injury there, an IL. So, which brings up our next, Johnny Hall Welsh.
First baseman today. 0 for 2. Squares around the bunt to try to get Azza over. But it's a called strike. Late in the game, Cubs will try to get runners over. And then shut it out. That's the beauty about being home team for the series. As the 0-1.
Comments, Matt? Comments, any?
Well, he's if you're doing a sack bunt, you got to lay it down.
Yeah.
He's pulling it back for whatever reason. 0-2 on its way. And this is what you did. Oh, error by the shortstop. That's his 3rd error for today. I was just trying to say that's what you didn't want is a double play. But to get out of it anyways.
And that's what you call lucky. Lucky.
That'll bring up second baseman Caleb. 2 strikeouts on the day.
And both getting signs. Third base coach giving signs to the infield runners, and catcher also giving signs to the infield. So
I'd imagine they're going to try to sacrifice here, which he drops it to the pitcher. Perfect sack bunt. Scoring position with the leadoff hitter. Beautiful baseball there.
that is absolutely tremendous baseball. I just call time now for a...
They're going to get a
pinch run.
Well, it'll be a sub because he's the first baseman. So I'm not sure Ian will play first base, but he's going to pinch run now. This is a Cubs' chance to take the lead late in the game. Leadoff hitter Cody Matthews up.
Oops, sorry, wrong one. There we go. My bad. And just getting some earfuls from the graphics guru.
Shortstop is one word, by the way. As he watches a curveball in.
I'll let him know.
What? Oh.
See what I did there, Matty? Pass the buck.
I did.
Yep.
Pass the blame.
Yep.
0-1 to Cody. Cody really needs to come through here. As he watches a curveball that doesn't backdoor. Stays outside for ball 1. This has been a pitching duel today. Good baseball. 1-1 from Deegan on its way. hit in the gap. Right fielder's chasing it, makes the catch. Tag at third by Azza. Score the go-ahead run. Cody with a sacrifice fly, making a bid for extra bases out there.
It worked. Paid off. They got
Well,
a run in.
I'm a big fan of small ball. Azza scored both runs today. Another chance here for Colby with 2 outs. As he half swings, but the umpire says yes, he did for strike 1. Now with Ian's legs out there and running on 2 outs, anything hit should be scored.
Ian is quick.
And Colby comes through with a ball down the right field line. Colby's on his horse around second. Take third, Colby. No, he doesn't. 2-out RBI for Colby to get the Cubs the 3-1 lead.
Good job. This will bring the catcher, Darren Trainer.
Darren is 1 for 3 today. Single to the right, grounded out twice to shortstop. Now, I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but John Walsh is out for the game. And we'll see what the Cubs do.
There's just a bit of chat going on there with... I don't know what Azza was...
I think it's because the catcher, with the new rules, the catcher visited the pitcher, and it should count as a mound visit.
Oh, there you go.
First pitch to Darren, inside for strike 1. Darren asked where that was. It's a bit low and inside. But we don't umpire, so.
Definitely do not.
0-1 to Darren on its way. Curveball, pass ball. Colby will move over to third. Now, there's even more scenarios for Colby to score.
Wait, we were talking about Ian Lee running.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, no, he did well.
Came around and scored on Colby's double.
He was quick.
As Darren with another 2-out RBI to left field. Great 2-out hitting here. Great inning for the Cubbies. That'll put 3 across this inning. Cubs with a 4-1 lead with 6 outs to go. Pinch running for Darren is Craig. I'm not going to say his last name. Aquinella.
Aquinella.
As Bubba grounds to third, bad hop. Craig will pull into second. That might, that should be a base hit.
It's all right, mate. It's all good. Graphics, I'll sort you out, buddy. Having a few technical difficulties here with graphics, but we're working on it. It's all coming good.
That's teething for having a young kid do it.
You just watch that.
Another opportunity here to pack on the lead with John Scholes up to the plate as he watches a curveball drop in for strike 1. John is 0 for 2 with a walk, strikeout, and ground out to short today. Couple of plays in the left. He watches another breaking ball cut in for strike 2. 0-2 the count. Bubba's got his lead. Craig's got his lead. 0-2 on its way. Breaking ball way outside. Warner is off the hook for this. He will not get the loss. Pending a result. As that's out for ball 2. In saying that, Jack will not get the win. Nick is due for it. If the score holds, that is. Two and 2 on its way to John. Fouled off.
This is Craig's first A-grade appearance, I believe.
Yes.
In GBL.
Yep, has GBL debut today.
Yeah.
And now he's got his Div 2 debut.
Now Division 1 as a pinch runner.
Pinch runner. He's got some wheels. 2-2 on its way. Breaking ball fouled off. Stayed alive.
So good on him, and it's actually a good appreciation to Azza as well, like giving the opportunity for some of these guys that haven't had that experience with elite players, and knowing that you put in the hard yards, you show up to training, you help out here and there, you'll get an opportunity, whether it be running, whether it be catching a pen. It's all part of the game.
2-2 to John. Outside for ball 3. Stolen base.
Oh!
Delayed steal, and Bubba's in. I think Craig thought it was full count.
I think he did, but
I think Craig. I'm pretty sure Craig thought it was full count. I'm gonna have to ask him that. Either way,
we'll give it to him. We'll give it to him.
Either way,
there's a stolen base.
Yeah. Either way, full count on its way. Breaking ball fouled off again. Deegan's hanging that. You would you probably don't want to do it too much though, because if you hang it, you bang it. Not a sausage. You hang it, you bang it, and mash it.
Mash it.
Bang as a mash.
Bang
Full
as a
count
mash.
from Deegan to John on its way. Breaking ball again. Spoiled. As John is having a good bat.
He is having a great at-bat. I can't get over Craig's steal. Like, that was just, no one was expecting it at all.
I bet you Azza was surprised. Johnny will try to tack on more here. Late in the game, Cubs has really opened it up in the bottom of the 7th here. As that is low for ball 4.
Got a good at-bat.
Great at-bat.
Yeah.
So this is the opportunity that Foxy needs. Bases loaded. 2 outs. Give him a chance to come up big. Get a confidence boost. He just needs to stay back and drive something. First pitch to Foxy, high and outside for ball 1. Want to know to Foxy. Oh, that was low, but he called it for strike 1. Oh, Foxy! Foxy hits a deep ball to left field. One will score, two will score. John is on his way home. He will score standing up. 3-run double for Foxy. And I was just telling you that. This is where he needs. This is what he needs, a confidence boost.
Yeah. Good on him.
This will bring up Andrew Azza to the plate. Cubs have hit through the lineup here in the bottom of the 7th. We were just talking to Jack Waters about his lineup. I think he was topping 84, 85 today. As Azza watches that curveball. We'll recap on Jack. He had 5.1 innings, 0 hits, 5 strikeouts, 2 walks. 86 is what he's saying. Either way, great debut for Jack for this season. As Foxy steals on that misplay.
Which pushes him around to third. Cubs are coming back.
6 runs in this inning. As Azza puts one out of the middle with another 2-out RBI. Have a game, Azza. Pinch running for Azza will be Major.
Major Bishop?
Major Bishop.
Yep.
He will come into the game for Azza. And with Ian Lee pinch running in for John earlier this inning, he will come up to the plate with his first at bat of the day.
Young Ian Lee, another B grade GBL player, now stepping up to A grade, which
Another
is
young kid.
Yeah. Played for Australia on a national level, which is good. This kid has come a long way, so he's a great pitcher for B grade. Great shortstop. And it's good to see him coming up to A grade and having a dig.
First pitch to Ian. He picks off and got Major leaning. As he smiles about it. So, after 7, Cubs plate 7 that inning. Have an 8-1 lead in the bottom of the 7th. We will be back with the 8th inning after this. 6 more outs for Cubs to put it away.
I'm sorry, I'm just listening to
We'll be back.
what's going on with the... They're thinking about blaming that on Jeremy, so we'll leave it at that.
Welcome back, folks, to the top of the 8. Got a new batter in for Scott Fitzgibbon. It is Tomo. I don't know his name. First pitch in there for a strike off Darren's glove. Oh, and 1 on its way. Breaking ball popped up high to the left side. Foxy's under it, calling it. Called off by Cody for out number 1. It's a good job by Cody to call him off. We fly out to shortstop.
It's all about communication out there too.
Well,
Biggest key.
Yeah, so shortstop has a better view of the ball coming across the field like that. Plus, take control.
Yeah.
Shortstop should take control. As that is high and out for ball 1. Up for Surfers is Josh Dennis. Cubs are 5 outs away. As that swung on and missed.
5 outs. Only 5 outs.
That's it. That's hit to the right side for a single. Just out of the reach of Caleb. That'll give Josh 1 for 3 on the day. That'll bring up second baseman Kasuki. Score the... Oh, I don't know where that missed. My lord. Scored the only run for Surfers. As he slaps one down to the left side, but foul. Couple of position changes here. Ian Lee goes out to left. John Scholes comes in to first base. For the time being, as is often, Major is DHing. As that pitch is hit up the middle. Fumbled. Bobbled, but recovered for out number 2. That'll go down as a fielder's choice. 4 unassisted. This will be leadoff hitter Ben Grant, 0 for 3 today. Friday night, I think he finished Friday night 3 for 3 or 4 for 4. Had a good game.
Yeah.
This game he's 0 for 3. As Nick throws a breaking ball that doesn't break much, stays inside. Sorry, he's 0 for 2. He walked his first at bat. Apologies. Two and 0 from Nick on its way in there for strike 1. 4 outs away are the Cubbies. Nick comes set. Puts it in there for strike 2, same spot.
Good pitching. And it's good that I'm looking at the fielders and stuff like that, and your pitchers are going to first base. Az is doing a really good job of utilizing his players.
Yes, as that's way outside for ball 3. I think this year, Jack matured more, Pat Day matured more.
Yeah.
You've got Nick to throw, you've got John to throw. I think we're pretty heavily stacked with pitching this year. Full count runner will be off, and that is hit to the right side. Caleb fields the hop on the first for out number 3.
That was a cute throw there. I was just
Little lollipop.
Yeah, a little lollipop.
That's all right. So at the top of the 8th. 8-1 Cubs. We'll be back after this.
Welcome back, folks. In the bottom of the 8th here at beautiful Coomera Cubs Baseball Park in Oxenford, Gold Coast, Queensland. We've got Coomera Cubs taking on Surfers Paradise with the Cubs with an 8-1 lead over Surfers.
And Ian Lee leads off. Patrolling left field now.
It's been a big change in games since Friday night. Cubs went down, I think it was 11-5, I believe the score
Something
was.
like that. 10-4 or 10-2.
10-2,
Yeah.
there you go. So this is a good bite back for the Cubbies.
Yeah, great way to answer back. And that's fouled back. The issue with Friday night was an error here and there.
Yep.
Cubs defense has really picked it up today, and
I
score
guess
shows it.
I also I'm 100% in for playing night games compared to day games are completely different.
Yeah.
Everything changes. Your whole perspective of the ball, everything.
As Ian stays alive, fouling that off. One of the feedback from the imports, because they're used to, how do I say it, better lighting.
Yeah.
And that's no disrespect to Ben Lee's field. They just had the brighter lights. One of their issues was reading the ball, reading the spin from the pitcher. And that's where the chases come from. But as Ian watches that high, which I get, it's kind of dark out in center field and watching the ball. But
yeah.
2-2 on its way to Ian Lee. That's hit right back up to the pitcher, fielded on the first for out number 1.
Could be worse, mate. It could be one of the northern. I'm not going to say any club names, but the ball. I think the ball was hit up and they lost it. Hoping so. Some of the lights up north, northern sides of the suburbs.
Yeah.
So.
That's all right.
But in saying that, though, Australia's not big for baseball. You don't go to every place, and everyone's got lights and.
Well, there's only 3 or 4 clubs that have lights, really.
Yeah. Caleb, second baseman, to the plate.
Sack really started the inning last with his sack bunt, and then Cubs just tacked on.
Yep.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 2-out hits last inning.
They always talk about the 2-out rallies. They love them. Always gets you fired up.
It would have been as Caleb puts it, beats it out too.
Oh.
Beats it out. Infield hit. Yeah, he was safe. He was safe.
He is quick.
Yeah, so yeah, it would have been probably 6 2-out RBIs. 6 runs scored with 2 outs.
So got 1 out. Runner at first, bottom of the 8th.
Leadoff hitter Cody's up. Hit that absolutely bomb of a sack fly his last at bat. Making a bid for extra bases.
Yeah.
But who's out there? Scott Hillier tracked it down. First pitch to Cody's high for ball 1. Cody is 0 for 2 today with a walk, sack fly, struck out swinging, and flew out to right. Does get himself an RBI. As he pops that one high to the left side. As Tyler Schleifer's third baseman runs out of room.
These fences are not too bad for running out of room. You're not going to fly over them like, I believe it's Windsor. You can actually, if you go for a ball and you don't see the fence, you can actually get yourself tumbled over.
Take your knees out.
Mm.
Cody grounds to the left side. Tyler onto second base for outs. On to first, not in time. Fielder's choice. 5 to 4. Cody will finish his day hitless today. But big time RBI by him. That'll bring up Colby. Doubled in his last at bat. Reached base 3 times today. Struck out once. Reached on an error twice and doubled. Nice left-handed swing. He takes his first pitch. Foul.
This would be also a bit like a really big change from going from Warner to a much slower pitcher as well.
Mm.
So you get all your timing and everything right. And
That's why it was good for Jack to be so efficient.
yeah.
And really won the innings, I guess. Didn't lose any innings against Warner. So as Colby slaps on the right field for a single. But yeah, it's good for Jack going, you know, battling out Warner.
Yeah.
Like I said a couple times, Jack threw excellent today.
This is bringing the catcher.
Darren Trainer, 2 for 4. 2 for 4, an RBI, 2 singles. Threw a runner out at second, trying to steal on a delayed steal. Having a day. He takes the first pitch. Pops it up high to the left side, out of play.
Just while I got a quick opportunity, I'd like to thank all the sponsors as well. Thank you guys for sponsoring the club. Grimmo's Garage, they look after all the imports in their cars, I can tell you that. If you're ever in the area, head on down to Grimmo's Garage. He'll be able to sort you out. Jason, down there, big shout out to you, mate.
Darren pulls one to the left side. Home run. Didn't even look like he just muscled it out. Kind of out in front. 3-run home run for Darren.
The first home run of the season.
First home run of the season. That's 4 RBIs for Darren today. He'll finish 3 for 5. That'll give the Cubs an 11-1 lead. They really answered back today, following Friday.
Sorry, no, I'm
Actually, I think it's going to be mercy rule because they're up by 10. That is game. 11-1 ball game.
Holy dooly, they've called it.
Yeah. Cubs answer back after the Friday night's loss, and Bubba's up there like, what? I want to hit. Thanks for watching, folks.
Yeah, it's been a great game today for the Cubs.
Yeah. Battled it out the first 5 innings, and Cubs ran away with it in the 7th.
Yeah, so good on you. And thanks, everyone, for watching. It's been a tremendous ball game today for the Cubs, especially answering back to their loss on Friday night.
2-1 now in the year.
11-1 to the Cubs.
Cubs are 2-1. Cubs are 2-1.
And they are 2 for 1 in the season, so good on them. Big shout out to Grimo's Garage, CJ Baker Associates, Anytime Fitness, Tamborine Mountain College, and Bendigo Bank for their sponsorships for the GBL season for the Cubs. So that home run was brought to you by Grimo's Garage. So thank you, Jason, once again. We'll see you guys in the next home game, which should be around October. Unfortunately, yes, we don't have the resources to be able to broadcast all the games across GBL. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and we'll keep you updated. Bye for now.